Hi, everyone. Welcome to Shop and Tell. This is our holiday episode. I'm Gina.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Robert.
Well, we're really excited because today our guest is Diahann Hall. And Diahann is a well-regarded singer who performs often in Las Vegas. And she also is a talent booking agent at Scarlet Entertainment. We love her. We met her through our other friend, Jackie Basco, who was on a previous episode. And we were blown away by her talent. And really, the thing that we were most impressed with was this newfound discovery that she's a decorating genius at a price, no less. So welcome, Diahann. Let's bring her in.
All right.
Hi, Diahann.
Hi, Diahann.
Hi, how are you guys?
Welcome. Thank you for being our guest today. And that's the adorable Piper right there as well.
That's Piper. We decided to dress alike today. We're in our hats. We're celebrating Christmas, and she's got her ho 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 sweater on.
That's great. Adorable.
Well,
We're
we are so glad that you're here. And I was just telling everyone that when I saw some of the photos of things in your house, Tony and I were just stunned by just your talent and the ability to put things together. And so we wanted to ask just kind of how long you've been doing this and how this all got started, and then maybe kind of walk through. We're going to go through a couple of your photos so people can see your talent.
I would love to tell you. I actually have been doing this for years. My mom was a decorator and used to do the big houses where like acre properties, like 10, 20 acre properties where she had giant, snowmen and all of the reindeer and the sleigh, the full size regular sleigh and everything. And so she used to do that. And even back in Texas, I'm originally from Dallas. And so I always make the joke that I think from 5 years old on, I was hanging upside down on my knees, decorating a tree with lights. And it's kind of instilled into me from my mom. She was so good at it. So she passed away about 5 years ago. And so now I carry on the traditions as we did together and collectively kept adding more. So I have so much now. I actually have 16 trees in the house this year. And somebody gave me one recently that they accidentally got. It was a baby pink tree. And they said, "Oh, we're going to throw this away." I said, "No, you have to give it to me because I'm going to make something of it." And I actually didn't have a picture of it for you guys, but it's in my kitchen. And we call it the Charlie Brown tree now because it is the cutest thing you've ever seen. And I decorated it for pretty much like $4. And it looks like it came out of Neiman Marcus.
I'm so jealous.
I'm so proud of that one.
It's funny that you say that because I've actually been obsessing over pink trees this season and ended up getting a red one to go outside because it matched my tablecloth, but I actually really wanted the pink one. So but walk here, Robert. Let's show some people some of these fabulous things that Diahann said. I think we've got a Santa and a sleigh picture here.
Yes. I'm one of these people that I always love to go look at the windows and the displays of all the stores, or I like to go in the really expensive Christmas stores. And I will purchase a few things in those expensive Christmas stores because it's what you do when you're a shopper, and I'm a shopper. But I like to find things and put them together. So it's just like an outfit and clothes. When you're putting something together there's something expensive in it and something that is not. And this particular sleigh I purchased, this was a Dillard's display sleigh that somebody was selling on Facebook, and I got it for $20.
That's great.
And I took it, and the Santa I found at home, a place called At Home. He was, I think, $19. And there's you can't really tell, but there's a black Christmas tree behind him, the lights, with all of the extra little things that I poked in. The black Christmas tree and all of the birds and the owl at the top and all the sprigs came from Walmart. So technically, I probably have $60 into this, and it's a good $300 arrangement.
And it's gorgeous.
I love putting it together, and it's like I just keep adding and adding, and I know when I'm finally there, I just feel like that's it, I'm done. But I'm really proud of that. That was one of my new things that I just did this year.
That is beautiful. I do have a question. Is this year-round in your home, or do you just put it up for holiday season?
Well, very good question. Some of it's year round and some of it is holiday. I don't leave everything up. In my office, I leave a tree up. It's a 6-foot tree. I leave it all year long. I leave the little, they're little crystal kissing balls. You know, it's almost like a mistletoe kissing ball. I leave them up all year long, one in my office and one in my home. In my bedroom above the fan light, I leave it there. I leave a tree and a bear, which you'll probably see that here in a few minutes. I leave it up all year long and I move it into my room. I just like to have some of these things as a hominess, a little bit of Christmas all year long. I think it's a good thing to do. My mom and I did that one year with the tree, and we decorated it for Christmas. Then it was Valentine's, then it was an Easter tree.
That's sweet.
We just went the whole year long with it. So I think everybody deserves a little bit of Christmas all year long. It makes me happy.
Yes, and I know you've also done a really good job at sort of other Christmas things like reindeer. I think Robert's maybe got a reindeer in here somewhere.
Yes, those are sitting on in the master bathroom on the edge of the tub area, and those two little guys, I think I found those at Burlington. It was either Burlington or Ross, one of the two. I think it was Burlington, and they're a lot of the times if you go early season, you're never going to find them. If you're shopping for these kind of things, you're not going to find them in December. If you do, they've kind of been either fallen under the wayside and somebody forgot about them, or they're going to be messed up. Kids maybe have pulled on them, or they've been trampled on with a basket. So if I always start looking for things as soon as Christmas goes out, which is usually in October, I start buying stuff. If I'm going to buy extra, if it catches my eye, I start buying it.
And they look actually like little Vegas entertainers, actually.
They do.
They're very they have a little confident stance there. They're sitting there, casual and confident.
Casual and confident with a little.
And show us maybe something. I know you've got your powder. There's your gorgeous powder room.
That's the same. Well, that's actually the master bathroom. That's the same. That's the same bathroom. The tub is just on the right hand side. But I actually decided to do that last year. I thought, you know what? I want to bring Christmas into every single part of my home, and I did this year. And last year too. And I started doing this, and I just fell in love with the different looks. I try to do something different for each area, even though they all blend together. I may have a pink tree in the kitchen, but everything on there there's always red. I love red. It's my favorite color. So red is always going to be a base color all across my home. But you'll see little different things in areas. So this is like the candy cane room.
Where did you get this pot, or did you put that together?
I got that at Michael's, and if you zoom out, you'll see the little tiny ones that go with it on the left, the little baskets. And I just put my lip glosses or little hand towels. I roll them up on the side. So Michael's is where I got those.
Cute.
And most of those decorations all came from Michael's, actually, funny enough.
You might want to think about charging and giving tours of your home.
I should. Maybe I should leave it up year round. I don't know.
It's true. Okay, now really, this is the thing that's going to blow you away. How about some Christmas trees for us? Because that,
look at that.
This is in my hallway, at the end of the hallway, and it looks like a much larger tree than what it is. It's really a 3-foot tree, but by the time I get it done, it's easily 4 feet. And again, this showing that I take it and each one's always a little bit different. And the 2 bears, they did come from a very expensive Christmas store here, a display store. And funny enough, I've been in the industry all my life, the entertainment industry and the decor industry. And we used those bears for a decor setup for Treasure Island one year. They hired us to do their display above a slot machine. So those 2 bears were above the slot machines one year, and of course they never want to use them the next year, so those bears became my bears.
they're gorgeous.
I love them.
Do you have another one, Robert? Oh yeah, you do. Oh, there you go.
This is my main Christmas tree, and most people ask me, why is your main Christmas tree on top of a baby grand piano? And it's because I have no more room for a regular tree in the floor. It's just the truth. And I always thought it would be something kind of fun. I always loved that big grand Christmas tree, the tall one. And I'm 5 feet tall, so it's a little hard for me to get up on a tall tree without ladders and the whole thing. And there really is no more room. So I thought, let's just put it on the tree and make it really grand. And the funny thing is watching me actually decorate that and put it up, because I have to decorate the tree when it's on the ground, the majority of everything. And then I have to lift it up on top of the piano and situate it, and then I add the finishing touches to it, and along with the Santa and the garland and the sleigh and everything on the bottom. But it's it's a cartoon watching me put it up there, because it's heavy and it's kind of, yeah, it's funny. I should film that next year.
It looks pretty normal to me on the piano. It didn't jump out at me that way. It looks normal. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with that. I look at that every single day, and people, now it's become a thing of where's the Christmas tree on the piano, and so it's something I probably will always have to do now, because people expect it to see it. It's great.
It's gorgeous. And I like the clever with the putting the poinsettias underneath too. I thought that was a nice touch to fill it in underneath.
Well, it fills it in, and it hides all those ugly cords. That's a great tip for anybody that's looking to do things for their situation. These I had gotten, I think, again, at one of the, I think it was Michael's where I got those years ago. They come out early in the season, but any kind of poinsettia, and always don't use the real ones, because if you have pets, they get on the floor. It's usually not a good, and I don't have a green thumb, so I'm not going to get real ones. But things like this always help fill in the corners and help hide the ugly cords from the trees, or if you have an empty corner, it just brings a pop, and it's inexpensive to put that little pop of color in your home, and it really makes a huge difference.
And they look real.
And they look real.
Oh, they do.
I
They're
spray them
gorgeous.
every year with that stuff that freshens all the things up. So they're fresh and they smell good.
Well, we're going to segue over to Tony in a minute, but I thought I would embarrass myself before I do and show my Christmas tree comparatively this year. I don't know, Robert, if you have that.
I sure do.
Compared to Diane's,
I want to see.
the only upside,
I love it.
you know, we try. But the one thing I'm proud of is those are the lights from Shark Tank. The inventor who went on and I think Mr. Wonderful took it where originally that set was like $200 or something, and now you can buy them for like $19.99 on Amazon. But they're fantastic. You just drape the ring over the top, and you have instant, see if you can see the ring up there.
Oh my gosh.
You just throw the ring over, and then your lights just drape down, and you're done.
I love that.
And they change colors every 10 seconds, so it's fun. That's pretty much as good as it gets.
Great invention.
Over at our house.
Place at the staircase, so it really does work.
I love it.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Tone, I think you've got a lot to talk about.
We have one more. I'm sorry. Can I interrupt for a technical? We have one
Yes.
more image that we didn't see, and it's beautiful. So I thought we should.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm actually very, very proud of my nutcrackers. I started a nutcracker collection years ago, and every year I seem to add more and more of them. And the two big tall ones, the on the edge of the top, those actually came from Sam's Club, because Sam's Club and Costco have some great Christmas decorations at the very beginning when they come out in October. But the three in the middle, I'm particularly fond of, and those three, the red one, the one with the black hat, the one with the red hat, and the Santa, I leave out all year long. And I got them last year on Christmas Eve. And I was with some friends of mine, Jackie Bascow and a bunch of friends of ours. We decided to get together last year on Christmas Eve, and we went into the Venetian. And I had seen these in the gift shop in the Venetian, and I thought they were so expensive. There was just no way I was even going to pay that much. It was several $100s for each one. And I thought that I'm just not going to spend that much money on a nutcracker. I went in, and as we walked in to go to dinner that night, they were on 50% off with an additional 25% off. And
Wow.
I said, I'll meet you in the restaurant. And my friend Cheryl from California, and she stayed with me, and Jackie and everybody else went and got a table, and I come walking in with these giant bags, and it made my Christmas last year. They are the most beautiful nutcrackers I'll tell you that I've pretty much ever seen. They're gorgeous. It's a very special brand. I forget what the brand is, but they're just from Germany, and they stay out all year long, and they're not going away.
Wow, thank you for all these wonderful ideas. We actually need you to come to our homes and help us get set up.
I do that. I just did it for a friend of mine the other day. She said, "Will you come and do my house?" So I totally went shopping. She had nothing, and I went from scratch shopping. And I will tell you, 10 days before Christmas to go and do this is not the easiest thing to do. But it came out so good. I was so happy with everything that I found. So I love doing it. So yes, I'm available.
Somebody else in your household was very happy too.
Aww.
She was helping me decorate. She likes to get into the swing of things, and she's a good girl. This is Princess Piper. We call her Pie, and she likes to help decorate. She loves anything that's sparkly or fringy, and she loves sequins. She absolutely loves sequins. She won't eat them, but she likes to pull them off and leave them all over on the ground. So if it has sequins on it, a pillow or anything, it's usually going to be off whatever it is and scattered all over the ground. But she's
what's her outfit count now?
Her outfit count's about 150. It actually might have gone up a little bit because of Christmas. So maybe 160 maybe. Sweaters, dresses, coats, because it does get cold here a little bit sometimes. So, but she's sweatshirts. She has a bikini that Jackie got her. So when we travel, she has a bikini. So she's my girl.
She's worth it.
She's worth it.
So Tone, talk to us. You've got some great gifts and ideas. Tony's always so clever and thoughtful with her gift giving. So I wanted her to sort of talk about some of those great things this year.
Love to. Well, to start, can we talk about this, which was, does it show in the camera? So Diane, did you want to mention this? Because Gina as a gift.
I would love to. Someone, my best friend, Doug Taylor, gave me this last year for Christmas. And I thought it was the most odd gift I had ever gotten. I thought, what am I going to do with an egg maker? It doesn't even make sense. And it is the best gift I think I've ever gotten. It makes boiled eggs. It makes over medium eggs, over easy eggs. I mean, it's just, there's no oil. The best fluffy little omelets. It makes poached eggs. It'll pretty much do anything that you want it to do, and you can mix anything in your omelets and do it. And you plug it in, you push the button, and when it's done, it sings at you. It plays this little tune. So it's absolutely one of the best gifts I've ever seen, and it's really inexpensive, and it will be something that people will not expect, and they will use. Maybe not on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis. It's something that people will really use.
I cannot wait to give it a try. Thank you so much. And thank you, Gina, for your thoughtfulness. Of course. Robert, what do you
This
have
show costs us money because we buy things ourselves as we talk. Go ahead.
Shop and Tell is going to be relabeled Shop and Go Broke.
So what's next on mine? What do you have on your...
Let's talk about your candle.
Okay. So then I'll... See, I'm trying to display what I have. Do you have the video of the candles?
You got it. I have an image.
Oh, yep. There we go. Okay, so grommet is mostly handmade items that people sell, and these are so beautiful. They have an elegant, by the way. I ended up getting 2 for Gina, and I don't know if
love them.
Yeah, but they stand about 5 inches tall with 2 wicks, and they're just so beautiful. I just couldn't wait to try it myself. So thank you. That's from the Grommet, and they have such excellent gifts that are unique and handmade. So that's that.
Great.
I love that.
Yeah. And then I think we have another.
Yes, we do. Tell us. Here we go.
Okay. I fell in love with this company, and I think that there are several like this. But these are sculptures that I bought 6 of them, and they come in different sizes. And I kind of wish I would have gotten started earlier, because I have a client that is having a baby, and they actually do casts of your belly. They do the little baby feet. But this I ended up buying for my aunt and her daughters will all, they'll all 4 be able to make a mold. And then you can paint them and put them on a plaque. So you put your hand in it. Oh, here, we can look at the demonstration.
I'd rather hear you talk us through
Okay,
it.
so after you put your hand in the mold, it comes out like foam. And then once you raise your hands up, it peels off and then it solidifies. And I bought the little plaques to put them on so you could set them down. And then to be even more creative, it comes with paint. So there's some gold paint that came with the ones that I bought for whoever I bought them for, to be able to, maybe get a little bit more creative together. But I think that these are timeless gifts that have a lot of sentimentality to them, and I just can't wait for my reaction to those who I bought these for, because each one of them that I got had, I got them for my parents to hold hands. I got them for a family, mom and dad and 2 kids. So I just think that these are a great idea, and it's on Pearl of My Heart. You can find them online.
I love that.
So special.
Thank you very much. And then Gina, what are your plans and what to wear for the holidays, and show us your sparkly Ugg boots photo.
Well, Robert, I don't know if you've got those, but I
I might have flipped us. Robert, do you want to go first?
yeah, let's talk about Robert and some of the jazzy stuff you've got, Robert.
Oh my goodness. Good. Then that'll give me a second afterwards to find that picture of the boot, which I do have. Well, I went out and I purchased the hot tub, the 2-person hot tub, and I set it up. Of course, I set it up and it started to snow. I thought, oh, I'll go out and sit in the snow. But at a certain point, it got to the point where, no, that sounds like a great idea, but it's not. So this is my roof.
Oh,
After this wonderful snowfall last night. And back here is a single pod, like a little room that another purchase that's really fun. And in there is the hot tub. And I probably will go in there tonight.
So
It's so beautiful.
you bought a hot tub, not a bathtub.
I bought this portable 2-person hot tub.
And does it give you the little jacuzzi and the massage in the water?
Exactly, yeah. And it's great. It's not too big, it's not too heavy, and it's super easy to set up and just put a couple of little frames in it, and it's good. And then the other thing that I got, I'll show you live, is I got my JBL, my nice new JBL speaker. And then I'll show you one last thing, because I know you wanted to know what I was going to buy for a friend. And so for my brother, who loves to wear ugly sweaters, even 24/7, not just Christmas, I got him a Wu-Tang Clan ugly sweater.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Ah, that's a must for everyone.
Great.
Okay. Great. That beats an ugly sweater, right?
Nothing beats that, no.
Okay, so now I think, Gina, it's your turn. Tell us about the Ugg boot.
No, I just, I don't have, this year I haven't really wanted many things. I'm just thankful that we're all here and we're all healthy. But I must say, I had to pretend that I was going to have a New Year's Eve. So I had to have a little zhuzh. And I went out and I bought Ugg sparkly boots, which I'm not sure if Robert has those or not. But,
Can you
don't
see it?
wear them with a Wu-Tang Clan sweater.
Yeah,
Probably not a good idea.
I love them.
I think that's it, gang. We just are so happy that this has been the most fun venture. I mean, Tony and I have been such good friends and just wanted to celebrate and make this year a little cheerier. And it just kind of went into Robert being our good friend and offering to help us because we have no technical savvy whatsoever. And he's just such a funny, great, talented actor and something. I hope you see him, and also playwright and producer and just everything. And so good things are coming for Robert.
Thank you, Gina.
And then Diahann, what to say? You're just honestly just made us so happy. And actually I'm going to steal a lot of your ideas, which is great. And so next year, hopefully Tony and I will have you back and impress you. We're going to wow you. We're going to start working now though, right, Tony?
I'll be the first one to buy a ticket to your home tour.
That's what we'll do. We'll do that. I'll give you a free ticket to the tour.
I have a question for you 3 experts on Shop and Tell. Do you suggest, and if so, how, people go out after Christmas to get the Christmas decoration deals?
100%.
Yes.
Absolutely. The day after, things go from 25 to 75% off. It is amazing. If you have storage, if you have a place to put it, that's the way to go.
I agree. I think it's if you notice that picture of the fireplace where the mantle was, the two big giant Santas sitting on the floor that are about 4 feet tall. Those came from a day after Christmas sale from Dillard's, and they were 75% off, and we ended up getting them. My mom and I years ago. Yep, those big Santas. Those Santas are at least 20 years old. And I bag them up in a trash bag every year, and I stick them in my garage, and they come back out every year, and they look great. They've never faded. They've never turned. It is pandemonium when you go out on these stores the day after Christmas. It's like a Black Friday, but kind of almost worse in the Christmas area. This year it might be a little hard to find anything Christmas, because I was even having a hard time finding anything a few days ago. People are sold out. People have really gone crazy and bought a lot for Christmas this year because they're staying home so much. So I think that's a good thing. People are enjoying their family and their surroundings. So it's good for the industry, that's for sure. But yes, day after Christmas, yes. Yes.
Love it.
Tony's all bundled up out there in the snow. Look at that. That's great.
Wow, Tone.
It's probably 75 degrees here.
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, best wishes for 2021 from the Shop and Tell team. Diahann, thank you so much for being our special guest. And we're looking forward to new and fun shopping tips in the new year. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
My pleasure. Good
Happy
shopping.
holidays.
Thank you.
And
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Yes, I know it's been a long, hard year. Yes, I know things haven't always been fair, but I know you still have love to share. That's why I'm glad that Christmas time is here. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.